Hello, everybody. So, today I wanted to share some information that I came across about Mozilla Firefox. They may be about to lose a lot of their revenue because they use the Google search engine. So, I wanted to share this with you because you may be wondering, well, how is that possible? Well, let's jump over and I'll share all that with you. So as you can see, losing the Google search deal could spell disaster for Firefox. Google is currently fighting a legal battle with the Department of Justice to break up the company's search monopoly. The DOJ wants Google to stop paying other browsers to use their search as the default option. But this could mean serious ramifications for Chrome's biggest rival, which is Firefox, leading it to actually go out of business. Now, Mozilla, which is the company behind Firefox, the CFO, Eric Mulhan, testified in front of the Justice Department. He openly mentioned that losing the deal with Google to keep their search as the default in Firefox could lead to a downward spiral. He added that they will have to make significant cuts across the company. Now, to shed some backstory, Google currently pays a hefty sum to Mozilla as part of their search engine deal, and that percentage is quite large. It's actually 85% of the browser's revenue comes from Google. So losing the deal would likely mean the end of Firefox. That's because they would have to cut product engineering investments in the browser, making it less appealing to users. Now, Firefox is currently the only popular non Chromium browser out there, and its downfall will only establish the market dominance that the court is trying to curb. It is the only browser engine that is not held by big tech, but by nonprofit. So its existence in the market is a necessary one. Well, Mohan said that they have talked with Microsoft to feature their Bing search as the default option. However, without Google taking a bid on the contract, the revenue share that Mozilla wants would likely go down. Plus, Bing is not able to monetize search traffic as efficiently as Google does. So, if the DOJ has its way with Google, then it would mean tough times for the nonprofit browser. While they can wait for some other search engine to match Google's deal, it is hypothetical and they don't know when and whether that day will come. And until then, Firefox will have to suffer major cuts and serious consequences, the likes of which could result in the end of the browser. Now, my hope is that this doesn't happen. If Google does get split up, at least they could keep the search engine as one company and the payouts to Firefox would continue. Now, I know some of you may use Firefox, some of you may use Chrome, some of you may use Edge or Opera. There's a vast array of different web browsers out there. But I have used Firefox for quite a while, and I actually like using Firefox. I still use Chrome, I still use Chromium. I even use Opera and a little bit of Edge, but I typically use Firefox just because there's a few features in there that I like that the other browsers don't have. Now, my hope is that the DOJ will at least keep Firefox going so that they can have one competitor that's not Chromium based. And that's great because I know a lot of you out there probably use Firefox too. And you probably even use Thunderbird. There's quite a few different programs that you can use from Mozilla, but I think the majority of people use Firefox. So let's hope that they keep it going so we don't lose it. So I hope that was interesting and also helpful to know exactly what's going on with Firefox and the Google search. So hopefully we can keep Firefox going and maybe the DOJ won't break up the Google search and they'll allow for those payments to continue to go to Mozilla so that they can fund and keep putting out new versions of Firefox. If you do have any questions about this, or maybe you'd just like to discuss it with me, please let me know down below in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you. And if there's a video, topic, article, anything you'd like me to make a video on, please let me know that down below in the comments and I will do my best to create that video for you. And if you found this helpful and you'd like to support this channel, I left a link in the video description where you can buy me a cup of coffee if you'd like to. And because you all do such a great job, if you can, hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep putting up more great content like, did you know that Firefox might lose a lot of its revenue because the DOJ is trying to break up the Google search? And I'll be more than happy to keep putting up all this great content for you all. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate you all. I hope you have a great day. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.